And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and I'll be returning to Beyond All Reason cast. Now we're moving on to 2v2 on the center command bar version 1. Let's first introduce the teams. We have Madakis as red, yellow is Galactic Kraken, and then blue is Ecclesiarch. Green is Jigglesworth. Alright. There's a 2v2. Let's start the game and then we'll look at the map. So from the looks of it, we have this center. I thought there would be at least some metal extraction sites here, but not really. So basically we have the two sides. We have kind of a choke point. We have a wide open area where you can attack from two sides. But I guess ultimately if you hold the center, that could put you in a decent spot. So far I'm really disliking, I think the map is called Pinewoods or something. Like, if you remember, one of my past casts had someone transport the commander, destroyed the enemy base, and then that was pretty much it. Are they building wind turbines? Yeah, that's a pretty big fluctuation. Damn. Anyways, so yeah, I casted a game before this. It was 2v2 on that same map. Both sides did that. The transport commander over, and I'm like, screw this. I'm not gonna show this. It's not even interesting at. Wow. All I can say is, wow, already a tier 2? Wait, they have bodies of water just for title? You're kidding. People who don't... That's massive. And that's not obvious at all. Like, I would not think, if I see this body of water, that you will want a title generator. This is clearly built for those who have played on this map before. And I think that's too much. That's way too much. Like, that makes a huge difference between those who know the map and those who doesn't. So right now, looks like the left hand's plan is green will expand outwards, hold the front. Blue will focus on getting... I mean, the fact that they know about the title. Just... Yeah, blue and green are familiar with the map. They're getting hounds already. Now the question is, will they reveal it too quickly? And if red and yellow are too passive, they are not going to... That's the thing, the longer this lasts, the worse it's gonna be for them. Now hounds are decent. Ooh, they might play their hand already. I hear combat. I don't know if sending hounds that quickly is a good idea. I think they have to go aggressive. Like, if allowing blue to really build up the hounds, it's gonna be very problematic. Yeah, what they need is mobile unit to close the distance. Huh. I'm not sure if red and yellow are aware of their situation just yet. But what is green doing? I guess green is trying to hold 2 flanks, which is not the easiest thing to do. I mean, I'm surprised green didn't go for more units, right? Just to cover red's vulnerability at the moment. Yeah, 650, 480. Question is, what are they going to do? If they go for tier 2, that's going to be a huge mistake, I think. Yeah, blue is amassing. See, that's the thing. It's like, yes, they have hounds, but the time it takes and the resources it takes, it takes a long time to make them work. And unfortunately, backing up often work in favor for hounds. So now the question is, will yellow and red become more aggressive? Because they kind of have to. Because if blue builds up enough hounds, there's nothing they could do to stop it. So from the looks of it, of course, it's entirely possible that blue and green become way too aggressive, push too far, overextend themselves. Because hounds are... Yeah, losing the commander I'm sure wasn't part of the plan. But it did clear up the group over there. And the other thing about hounds is it's very micro-intensive. It's extremely micro-intensive to get them to work. Genesis. Yeah, red need to keep producing. Are they going? Please don't tell me they're going for tier 2. That would not work well. Yeah, they need another push. They need to cut down on the numbers of hounds. See, this is the problem with hounds. If you don't have units defending them, they can be taken out by tier 1 units. And right now, they're getting to the underbelly of... Man, they are doing a lot of economic damage. But I'm not sure if overextending... Yeah, they definitely allowed them to build up way too many hounds. And yellow's commander might be dead. Oh, there goes yellow's commander. So yeah, I do think yellow and red were too passive. Like, they never knew about this until blue already got tier 2 units and had a hound out. So that was not great. But at the same time, I really don't like the map design. Like, red and yellow are at a huge disadvantage because they don't know about the tidal speed. Like, yes, those who know maps better will tend to have an advantage, but at the same time, if you have situations where you have such a big advantage, like, that's 75. That's not a tiny amount, okay? That's if I recall correctly. Actually, that's probably not the right unit to select. Yeah, that's an advanced solar collector. But at a very low cost. So yes, there are two things. The lack of scouting. Like, if yellow and red were aware that... Honestly, if green's building here, I would be suspicious. And, yeah, if they start... I guess this really brings up the importance of early raiding, right? You don't have to succeed, but you need to probe and know what position your opponent is in. Because otherwise, you're gonna find yourself in a situation where you allow them to build up and you just can't really recover from it. I mean, green was quite vulnerable for a long time. Like, green didn't have any units, tried to build some static defenses. If yellow and red really pushed, I think they could have eliminated green before blue even got anything started. So it really proves the importance of yeah, early raids. It doesn't have to be successful, but you need information. And for 2v2 where you get away with tier 2, it matters a lot more than I mean 3v3 to a certain extent. But yeah, at this point I think it's a foregone conclusion. I just don't see what red and yellow could do to recover from this. But yeah, my biggest gripe is really the map. 75 is way too much. 30 maybe. 75. I guess one could say that one of the things that you will watch is this, and it makes sense of it. But I mean, it's very unexpected because if you look at the map, you won't notice the bodies of water. So like, your mind wouldn't go to it, right? So as for the rest of the design, the layout, it could get very I was gonna say it could get very what do you call it? It can get very stalemate if someone holds it. But the thing is, if you hold these positions, there is a lot of resource here that will give one side an edge. So I guess that would be fine. So other than the title speed, I think everything else was fine. Red and yellow didn't scout. I mean, it was a very quick tier 2. I'll be honest. It would have been very hard to figure it out. But if red and yellow had probed sooner, and maybe even taken out green, I don't think blue with just the hounds themselves could have hold off a serious attack. So aside from the map, red and yellow should have got more information, because in these matches, those bit of information gives you so much, such an advantage, or at least help you react better. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.